that's the one thing that we've missed this year is
Yeah.
that, you know, it's great, and not just strongman, but all sports. It's great that we can still see things happening behind closed doors, whether it's full competitions or these individual events. But I do miss that added atmosphere of a live crowd.
Yeah.
And that's
The one thing that's been the positive from this.
I used to kind of really respond to people screaming your name and cheering, and, you know, that lifts you. In the gym, I always found it hard to bring that best out of me, you know, with just your mate watching, something like that.
Unless you're stood side by side with someone, and the stimulus for me is being weak. You know, I haven't felt
Relative
good.
Terms there.
Yeah. I haven't felt good until recently. When I stand next to someone that's been at Worlds and then you're chasing them, then I can find a gear. I can find a little bit more about it. And I think that's the same when it comes to these. With what's happened with the online side of it, it has been fantastic. It genuinely has. Why? Because it's kept people busy. It's kept them active. It's kept the other athletes' eyes on the sport, which is important because it keeps them honest. Because do you know what? We've seen someone advance, oh, Christ, I better step my game up a little bit rather than sat there just eating Haribo all day. You know, and then you've got the whole thing of what would we always look for when it comes through to competition? You can prep for it, but we can't quantify the want. Well, I guarantee if you're a proper athlete and you've been sat around twiddling your thumbs, I really want to compete. You'll learn as much about yourself through this period and sitting there watching it, knowing how badly now you miss it. Yeah. Bodies have hopefully had a chance to heal. Obviously, we got a few casualties along the way, but I guarantee it's pale in significance compared to where we were, you know, throughout an entire condensed year. The beauty about what's happened with this as well is I think there was a fear of, you know, oh, we got this tiny little window towards the tail end of the year from October, you know, late September, October would be fine. Let's just cram a fuckload of competitions in towards the tail end of the year. That's where I would be looking and saying, do you know what? I'm really worried about my boys. I'm really worried about athletes here. Yeah. The fact that it's going to be limited and hopefully we get a clean break from, say, March onwards next year, we can be strategic, we can plan, because the one thing we cannot cope without, we can't cope without athletes. We want to see them in good, but if they can all come back ticking, and hopefully with new names, new faces, stuff that we've uncovered along the way, 2021 is going to be a great year, and then we can capitalise on it.
I keep my fingers crossed that it is, mate. I really hope we don't see another year like this one. But it's one of those things right now. We just got to play by ear, take it week by week, month by month, and focus on what does turn up. You know, we're seeing
you can do what you can do. That's it.
Exactly that. Control what we can control. Right. While you're here, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my awesome strength content.